I see this all the time. Let's put it to bed in under 1 minute, yeah?
So that was a fucking lie.
That box I'm showing on the left-hand side of here that's got single insulated cables in it, in this case, the single insulated cable of a SWA, is not a permitted arrangement. That is a meter cupboard. It is not a meter enclosure. An enclosure being an item accessible with the use of a key or tool by skilled or instructed personnel. We would normally expect to see single cord, single insulated cables and buzz bars and stuff. That is a cupboard intended to be used by a normal consumer with the use of a key that they are provided with. Therefore, it is not allowed to have singles on it, because you cannot be fucked to double insulate your SWA, or you do a shit job like this house builder here. I don't care how many testers or house builders tell you otherwise, it is not a permitted arrangement. And anyone that wants to argue the case that is not indeed a C1 or at least a C2 is welcome to tell me why that is not the case. It is never intended that any normal user will be exposed to single insulated cables. In this case, it's clearly the case, and it is very wrong and incredibly dangerous. I kept that last bit short because it was for a YouTube short, so I can use it elsewhere. But yeah, anyone that's doing this arrangement that's next to me here is a fucking spastic. Anyone that thinks that is acceptable is retarded. Anyone thinks you can just gland an armoured off like that and leave the inner cores in the meter box because it's a new closure, wants a fucking head looking out the air. They're probably the kind of people that are going to fit outdoor fuse boards next. Even the outdoor fuse board fitter struggle to make that compliant, wouldn't they? It's not a permitted arrangement. It's never a permitted arrangement. Throw it back at the house builder, send it to me, look who signed it off. Just go to the person who signed it off on the test sheet and go, how the fuck you signed this off then? It doesn't comply with loads of regulations. And if they tell you it does, tell them Jamie Blaine says, you're a lying motherfucker. I'll happily name them and shame them one at a time, because not one of the motherfuckers is going to put me in court or sue me, because I'll just turn up and prove them right. So if you see this installation like this, take a picture of it, send me the test sheet, send me the name, and I'll publish them. Yeah, obviously, if they're that happy that they signed it off and they're totally right and there's no problem with it, they won't mind me showing their work, will they? No one will mind a bit of free advertising. So if I put on there and say, this guy from this address from this company who signed this installation off at this date, signed this off, look how great it is, no one's going to have a problem with that, are there? Why would they sue me if they're totally in the right? I don't get it. So yeah, send me the names, I'll name them, shame them, house builders, whoever the fucking are, come give a fuck, because this shit needs to stop.